Like,
she broke the news to me and I was like...
Yeah, it was not even a question like of how, when I was gonna tell him. It was like, now. Like, you need to tell him now. Like, you cannot hide it. Like, tell him right now.
Everything changes.
Welcome back, guys, to another video of the LAX family. Today we have a special requested video. We're gonna do a Q&A for you guys.
So today we're gonna do, like Lehi said, we're gonna do a Q&A about our pregnancy. How did you guys discover that you were pregnant? So it was in August. I had been feeling kind of weird. It's kind of funny because I felt like Lehi might go into the bathroom. So I also wanted to take a shower. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna hide the test in the cabinet because I was too antsy. I wanted to see what it said. And so I jumped in the shower. And then as soon as I got out, I like looked for the test and I was like, what does it say? What does it say? And it said positive. So that's kind of how I found out that I was pregnant. How did you find out that you were going to be having a child?
It was pretty scary. I was actually on my phone, just like minding my own business, just texting away. I think I was watching a YouTube video or something. I can't remember what it was. Amy comes to me and she's like, hey, I got something to tell you. I know you've told me not to do this, but I've actually taken a test and I'm positive.
But I didn't say I'm positive. I said I took a test and I'm pregnant.
There you go. So many little things were processing or going through my head, and my answer was like, that's awesome, babe. Like, I think my reaction was kind of like, I was still in the shock phase of like finally finding out that I was gonna be a dad. So it was really, really, really weird.
It was definitely a unique experience, I think, because I wanted to do something like really special, like something like big and like ta-da, like we're gonna have a child, you know. But I was so like, as soon as I saw the positive on that test, I just started bursting out crying. Like, I was so emotional. I was just like, you know, for anybody who has gone through, you know, waiting to get pregnant and continuously getting negative tests, or having their period show up, you know that it's very disappointing and discouraging. Especially
when you're like hoping to get pregnant within a couple months, if that.
So when I got that positive, I was just like, screw a surprise. Like, I have to tell him now. Like, I have to tell him right away. He has to know, because like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to just like not say something, because obviously I had been crying, so he would already be able to see that something was wrong with me. So
she's terrible at keeping secrets too, so I don't think she could have like held it for any longer than probably an hour or so.
Yeah, it was like,
she broke the news to me and I was like,
yeah, it was not even a question like of how, when I was gonna tell him. It was like, now. Like, you need to tell him now. Like, you cannot hide it. Like, tell him right now. I
still can't like fathom just this the crazy just the crazy idea that I'm gonna be a parent. Like, I'm gonna be a dad, like, finally, after so many years of waiting. It's like, I've had my cousins, I've had my family members, my sister have kids and
friends,
and it doesn't even like come close to like how you feel about like your own. Like, it's so weird.
Imagine how we're gonna feel when she's actually born.
Right. And seeing her,
So okay, so our next question is, how many kids do you guys want? Go ahead, you can answer this one.
Well, ever since I was little, I think that I wanted it to be 3 kids. And it always came in this order. It was gonna be a boy, girl, and then boy. And the whole idea, my whole mentality, and still to this day, I don't know why I think this is like very important, but just the idea that the big brother is gonna protect, you know, the little siblings, was an aspect that I wanted in my family. But obviously, you know, we're having a girl, and the little girl is gonna come out and be big, and she's gonna protect her little brother, her little sister, no matter what.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter if it's a boy or not. But that was my whole mentality back when I was little. And still to this day, I don't know why that's still mentality that I've had ever since. But yeah.
Were you guys planning to have a baby? Yes, we were planning to have a baby. We had been talking about it. So we've been married for 5 years, and we've been together for a lot longer than that. So we definitely knew we wanted to have kids. And when we got married, I told Lehi, I want to have kids right away. And he was like, whoa, no, hold on.
No. Hold your horses, girl.
Like, we've got goals and dreams, and we could accomplish them, but it would be a lot easier to do that if we do it in a specific way. And so once I realized, you know, for us that would be the best way.
Which took a long time to convince.
Yes. So. Oh my. Next question. Are you afraid of giving birth? I feel like every woman is afraid to give birth. I mean,
at some degree, at least.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
You have no idea. I mean, some women sit there and plan, like they write books of like their birthing process, of like what they want to happen, and like it doesn't matter what you want or what you write. Babies come the way that they're gonna come, and health-wise and everything, as long as she's healthy. I mean, yeah, I'm terrified to give birth. I mean, I'm scared to have my body cut open. I'm scared to have a baby come out of me. It's gonna be painful. So yeah, I'm terrified. But they say it's worth it once she comes out. So
it's very important to kind of calm those nerves down, because it's a scary thing when you think about it. I think any woman would be, at least to some degree, a little bit afraid of it.
So to be honest, yes, I'm scared, but I'd rather not focus on that. I'd rather focus on the fact that I'm gonna get to see my daughter soon.
That's a good way of looking at it.
Okay, so what will be your daughter's name? Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
That's the question.
That's a good question. To be honest with you, we've kept it as a secret. Mm-hmm. If you guys watch our last video that we just posted, our last video was the box challenge, but the video before that was betting on our baby's birth date. Mm-hmm. So that video, we actually disclosed the first letter of her name.
Yes.
So that's the thing, you know, we're keeping it as a secret. We're going to
tell you guys soon. So we'd like to give you guys a little hint.
So her name has 4 letters, okay? That is our second hint to you guys. Hopefully you guys can figure it out.
Again, we ask family and friends that follow us that do know her name already to please keep it on the DL.
Zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket.
So that we can have our viewers guess, and it'd be fun for them. Are you guys going to teach your baby Spanish? So
yes,
we definitely want to teach her Spanish for sure. We have family members that only speak Spanish, some that speak a little bit of English and mostly Spanish. So we definitely want her to know.
We want her to keep the culture alive, you know?
Yeah.
Obviously she's here in America, and I mean, for the most part, a lot of people speak English. Yeah. At least I've been told. It's a good help to, you know, speak 2 languages. And who knows, you know, she might be fluent, she might not, she might hate it, but we're gonna try our best to, you know, teach her the language. We'll see if she wants to learn, if she's a learner or not.
Yeah.
It's really up to her.
Definitely. So what are some of your pregnancy cravings? So babe, what could you say that you think some of my cravings have been?
She loves her Thin Mints. She's been eating that a lot.
They're all gone, by the way. I've ate all of them. What, 6? We bought 5 boxes, and then we got 2 more boxes. So 7 boxes, they're all gone.
So besides the Thin Mints, guys, she loves chocolate milk. Like She loves it.
Every morning when I get up, I have to have like my glass like this big. And it's not just like the actual like jug of chocolate milk. It has to be like regular milk with the chocolate syrup.
She's in love with chocolate milk. And it all began because she couldn't take her prenatals without without anything that has flavor. And I think it kind of masks the flavor of the pill. And she started picking that up, and now like she won't put it down. She won't put down the milk at all.
I just love chocolate in general. So anything that has chocolate, like it's gonna be.
She does.
Well, so in my first trimester, I couldn't have anything sweet, like anything.
It was
sweet.
weird, guys. She stopped eating chocolate for like.
Which is not me.
I don't know. Was it like a month?
To
I think it was like a month.
Almost 2 months.
2 months without eating chocolate, which for me was like mind blowing because this girl loves chocolate and she's never gone probably a week in her life that she does not eat chocolate. So for 2 months, like some must be going on.
Yeah.
So, and we knew obviously at that point it was a pregnancy. So
I would say French fries. I just craved them, and it was weird because the craving just came out of nowhere. So all the time I always tell Lehi,
always,
I want some fries. Can we stop and get some fries?
And not just any fries, guys, because obviously I know how to cook fries. She would like preferably get French fries from Burger King, and occasionally she'll settle for McDonald's fries, which is pretty crazy how specific she would be about those fries. So
it has to be Burger King fries. Yeah. So Lehi surprised me and got me some fries, and I was so happy, but I was kind of disappointed because they weren't from Burger King, but they did satisfy the craving. So I can't be too hard on him. I have to be a little grateful, right?
Sometimes beggars can't be choosers unless they're pregnant.
Yeah.
Here, guys, you see this? This is what happens when you don't feed a pregnant woman.
Will you breastfeed your baby?
That's a good question.
I mean, I plan to. I plan to try, but there's always those, sometimes your milk dries up, sometimes the baby doesn't latch. I definitely plan to try. It's the healthiest form of nutrition for your baby, so I'd like to give it a try if I can. If I can't, then that's perfectly fine too. Do you want a natural birth or C-section? So I would like to give natural birth a go if that's what she decides, because it doesn't matter what I want, right? It's all what she says. So
or what the doctor says.
What the doctor
if
says,
complications go to a certain point, then obviously like as far as deciding, it's up to them sometimes.
So I mean, I definitely would like to have a natural birth. How much has your diet changed? I wouldn't say my diet has really changed, except
besides that period of time where she wasn't eating chocolate.
At that time I had morning sickness all the time, so I even lost weight. So I didn't even eat at all. So but now that things have kind of regulated for me a lot more, I wouldn't say anything's changed with it. I just eat more, if that makes sense. So like my portion sizes are. Are you calling me fat? Are you calling me fat?
No, I'm just saying you do eat a lot more.
I do.
And sometimes she even finishes before me, which
if anybody knows Lehi, like he can eat. And eat. However, for me, I've always been
she'll eat like a little bird,
yeah,
like a pigeon.
His mom always says that I'm like a bird when it comes to eating, because I don't.
She'll nibble. She'll nibble around the food, and then like. That's it.
I don't.
I'm full. Like, did you just eat air? Like, is that all you're eating? Air?
So yeah, that's the only thing that I think has really changed with my diet.
Shout out to whoever provided these cups for us.
They're beautiful. And this one says mommy and that one says daddy. When is the baby's due date?
If I am calculating correctly, I'm just kidding. It is April 17th, guys. At least what the doctor says.
So I picked April 12th, 15th, and 20th. You picked the 13th, 14th, and 16th.
And we'll put the dates here if you guys want to participate as well. Guessing on the dates. If you guys check out down our comments on our past videos, we will take the first person, who actually guessed on that specific date. So other than our dates, whatever they choose, they're gonna be first, and whatever is left, you guys can still guess and participate in our
giveaway.
Our giveaway for our actual birth date.
How do you feel during your pregnancy? My first trimester was difficult as far as I was sick and like all the time, and then when I wasn't sick, like when I wasn't throwing up, I was nauseous all the time.
Yeah, constantly.
Constantly, like I would smell things. I would, even just seeing things sometimes would just make me sick. But anyways, yeah, so first trimester was like, it was just crazy. I was like, why do people want to go through this? And then second trimester hit and I was like, bam, like I feel good. Like, I understand why people do this. Like, this is awesome. Like, let's go. Like, baby's growing. I'm starting to feel baby kick and move. This is great. Second trimester is a great pregnancy time.
Yeah, I think it was like probably the most normal you felt since the beginning.
Yeah, I agree.
And still to this point, like, it was probably the best months. The best trimester.
Definitely the best. And then third trimester has been up and down. Like I said earlier, like some days I feel fine. And then most days I feel completely exhausted. Like I wake up and I'm like, babe, like I just want to go back to sleep. Like I'm so tired. Like I can't do anything. And it's different for every woman as well. Every pregnancy and every woman is completely different. All right, guys, this is our last question. What are you guys most looking forward to about being parents? I'll let you go ahead and answer that first, babe.
Oh man, what am I looking forward to being a parent? I think teaching her everything that I know. Seeing her grow up to be like this amazing human. Being able to experience life with something that you and mom put together. Like, it's crazy. Seeing this little tiny human grow up to be an adult and flourish in life and all that. I think that's, for me, one of the craziest things that I think you're gonna experience in this life.
For me, I would say like I've always wanted to be a mom. I'm excited to just see them grow and become independent human beings on their own, and knowing that Lehi and I did our best to teach our children what we could. I mean, there's so many exciting things, I think, about becoming a parent. There's so many nerve-wracking things as well, and scary things, because I mean, nothing is predictable. It's like getting on a roller coaster. At every turn, you don't know if it's going to be an up or a downhill.
Unless you got on it before, which this is our first child, so it's gonna be a complete roller coaster. We're gonna be blindfolded and we're gonna be going full blast, full throttle. So we're gonna try to do our best. We're gonna try to do our best. That's all we can.
We're gonna try to be the best parents that we can be, and just the fact that we created a little mini us, like it's just crazy.
It's gonna be we're
really gonna have crazy. A little baby. So weird. I know, as you can see, we're still kind of not over the whole like rawness of being parents soon. Like it's still hitting us at this point. But that's the rest of our questions, you guys. We're so grateful that you guys have stuck with us this far, and you guys have subscribed to our channel, and you guys have liked our videos, and you follow us on Facebook as well. We just got our Facebook page set up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like our channel, comment down below, because we check all of our comments and we love when people reach out to us and have things to say. It's really awesome to hear from you guys. And also, if you haven't predicted the day you think our baby's gonna be born, please go down to the video that's gonna be linked down in this description and go ahead and put your name and the day that you think she's gonna be born on.
We haven't announced the giveaway also, like what it actually is, but if you stay tuned, you guys will find out. We appreciate your guys' time. Other than that, like that's all we wanted to bring to you guys is a Q&A for you guys, just so you guys can have a little bit more of an insight in our lives, what's going on with her pregnancy. But other than that, we appreciate everything you guys do for us. And yeah, that's about it.
Bye guys.
Take it easy, bye.